no. Done, no. Man's happy. Wait. Jeez. That was a close one. Should have seen me. I was sweating. All right, we're going to get into it. Liverpool, Aston Villa, review. Boom. Boom. Back on Saint LFCTV with your boy Saint Wagwan. And yeah, it's a good day, bro. It's a very, very good day, innit? That was techie. That was very techie. Listen, before I get into anything, innit, I want to take a minute out and obviously the passing of DMX, like RIP my guy DMX, man. Like this one's cut me deep. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm really not even, it hasn't even sunken in, man. Anyone that knows me knows how deep this is, knows my relationship with the artist DMX, man. Helped me out through some very depressive times, man. So thoughts and prayers with the family, and yeah, shout out Claude, obviously. Boom. Alright, listen, if it's your first time on the channel, please hit the sub button. We're trying to get to 400, road to 400. We're getting there, we're chugging along. So please, man, would much appreciate it if you could hit that sub button, share it, hit that like button. Come on, quick thing, bing, done. You know, get me, don't take much out of you. And comment, gang, innit? Let me know how you felt. Let me know what you was feeling throughout the game. Let me know, you get me, what you think about what I gotta say. Alright, boom, let's get into it. Lineup come out, and yeah, boom, same defensive line that we would have thought, everyone probably would have guessed. Cool. Midfield started to get a bit mad because it was Fabinho in the holding, obviously my man Flacco, and then Genie and Milner. It's a bit like, what? Okay. My personally, my thoughts on that was, who's our ball playing midfielder? Who's beating, man? Who's playing the ball progressively? Do you know what I mean? Up to our front line. Who's that? Who's either our ball carrying or our ball playing, or where's our creativity within our midfield gonna come from? If you're playing that of Genie and Milner, very industrious, gonna work hard in that. But I'm like, all right. And they ain't got Jack Grealish, so it's not even like you're gonna have to press them. Do you see what I'm saying? Like that. Okay. Obviously, then we had Jota, Bobby, and Salah. I was happy with that front line. So we get into the first half, and listen, we bossed the first half, man. We were playing them off the absolute park. Really liked some of the ball we were playing. I thought Robertson in the first half was having a really good game. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, we just needed some impetus. We just needed some threat. There was shots on target. It's not like we was just like we had been playing before, where it was all in front of them. It was just like there was nothing really. Again, like we were not taking our chances, man. Like Salah has that miss. Oh, brother, that miss is criminal. I'm not even gonna lie, that miss is mad. And I'm thinking, this is gonna be another one of them days, man. Bobby scores, and then they chalk that off. That was a well taken goal by Bobby as well. And bro, VAR, you know, like this is mad. This is mad. Like Callum says on Coppish, shout out Coppish, man. Them, it ain't VAR. It's the man them behind it in Stockley Park, wherever it is. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, seriously, I need to see that, because when I'm looking at that, I'm thinking, how is that not onside? What are you talking about? It's clear on a man's armpit. It would look well onside. I don't get it. I don't understand that. Someone has to explain that to me, innit? Because that's gone well over my head, boy. And I'm all 6'5" with a baldy, so I don't get it. Yeah, all right, boom. But yeah, we just weren't really taking our chances. Genie, we'll get into Genie in it. We'll get into Genie. But I thought Bobby was having a good game. Was actually linking up play. We just wasn't getting any real chances. Like, do you know what I mean? Like edge of the box that he could really take. Then what happens? Their man get a little. It wasn't even a great open chance like that. They made like a half chance. Boom. Kabak slipping, caught off the wrong side. And Allison, brother, come on, B. You need to be getting that. You need to be doing a lot better than that. That and the Real goal, that was ridiculous. There's no way you're getting two hands to something and then still spilling it. That's mad. But yeah, no, listen, he should have been doing a lot better. They take their goal. Ollie Watkins slaps it again. Told you about this guy. We make him a superstar when he comes there, man. When we play him. So yeah, fuming. And just at the end of the first half, injury time of the first half as well. So my head is hot. And we need to be more progressive. Like, that's something that we need to be more progressive. Like, we need in terms of finishing, we are not a clinical team. Like, Salah ain't clinical. Like, Mane ain't clinical. I'm not even gonna get on Mane because he weren't even really playing like that. Jota had an indifferent game, but we need to be taking our chances, innit? It's mad. Kabak and Phillips, I thought, had a half decent game, but again, I don't think they're quite up to the standard that we need, because look at, even like there was a Trezeguet that he slapped off the inside of the post, just didn't go in, and that was off of Nat Phillips just positioning. Do you know what I mean? Playing him on side and that. So like, mate, Kabak for their goal. But I thought, all in all, if we taken some of the chances we had taken, we wouldn't be talking about our defence. You know what I mean? Like, it's mad. Callum said again, and I agreed with it, we're expecting our defence to be absolutely top notch, because we've lost 6 at home and we ain't lost them by, bar the Man City game, we ain't lost but by 1-0 to all of them. You know what I'm saying? So if we're slapping in our chances, we're winning that 2-1, 3-1. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're not really talking about the defence. It's crazy. However, boom, we get a nice little breakaway. Robertson on the left, snapshot, and Salah's on his toes, man. Salah, boom, does the thing, and I was like, come on, do you know what I mean? We can do this. At that point, I'm still not really seeing that we can really get the goal, like get the winner, but I'm hopeful. And then, yeah, like, what can I say? We just kind of fell into the second half. We just kind of fell back into that lull. Wijnaldum, he was having a mare, man. Like, the way he has to touch the ball so much is ridiculous. His movement in terms of the ball, like, no one's going to get the ball off you. We know that. Your retention is crazy. But, brother, like, there's no quick movement. You're doing an overlap just to give man an option to then play it back. It's like, come on, man. Like, Wijnaldum really being played as much as he's being played in this position of him in regards to his contract, and that is something we need to talk about, man. Because he's obviously thinking about it, looking at himself for maybe injuries, wants to keep himself fit. His head ain't 100% in the game, and I'm not saying professionally. Like, I'm just saying a human level. Do you know what I mean? Like, and we need to, like, it's just crazy. We don't really have any other options. Obviously, Jones is injured, and it's crazy. I would have started Keita as opposed to Genie and Milner. That don't work. Like, that don't work. Creatively, it don't work. Second half, after the goal, there weren't really much going. Like, it was like, what's going on? Then obviously, Bobby comes off, Mane comes on and stays through the middle, and they leave Jota on the left. Again, Klopp, what was that? That was crazy. I didn't understand that. All right. So yeah, boom. That happened now, and then so cool. Boy, talk about the right back. Talk about my right back now, innit? Man like Trent, bruv. You can't talk about TAA, rude boy. You get me? Bad boy. And to be fair, he had a really good game. I think he was pocketing Trezeguet. I just would like him to be a little less emotional, personally. But again, can I really say that? Because I think that you take the emotion out of his game when you're missing something. Do you know what I mean? That's him, innit? But bruv, man come in and slapped it, bruv. Man said, pop. Hey, that goal was pucker. Shout out my East London tons. You get me? Nah, bruv, that goal was serious, innit? And shut up a lot of haters, and I think he needed that. We needed that. I was going absolutely mad. Doing bits, get me? Top 4 is now actually officially on. Although Chelsea are slapping Crystal Palace in it. I knew it wasn't going to last long. We don't know what's going on with West Ham. But listen, we're in the race. We're amongst it. And now we can move on to Real with a little bit of positivity. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's get into the player ratings. Boom. Alisson, boy, like I said, he didn't even really have that bad of a game, in all honesty, bar the mistake. However, the mistake was kind of crucial in it. And I need you top form on Wednesday. I'm gonna give Alisson a 6. Innit? I'm gonna give him a 6. Trent, 8.5, man. Yeah, I think he was on stuff, man. 8.5. I'd have given him an 8. And the goal, yeah, I mean 8.5. I think that some of his passing sometimes can be a bit lazy, but I do think defensively he didn't do so bad. There was one or two things in actual fact when I was looking. I was like, come on, Trent, you're better than this. But nah, man, and he come through. Do you know what I mean? Like when we needed him. Robertson, I thought, was really good in the first half, to be fair. Defensively was really good. Nothing really came down his side. There's a couple of crosses that I felt like he put in that didn't really get to their man, but other than that, I did think he was actually really good. And obviously the goal come off his initial shot, the first goal. I'll give him a 7.5. Moving on to the centre backs. All right, Kabak. I think that Phillips had a better game than Kabak. Obviously, Kabak was wrong side for their goal, and just a couple things. I just feel like his ball playing sometimes as well, ball playing out, and he was giving like no look passes to Alisson. I'm like, what are you doing? Like sometimes his decision making as well can be a bit mad, but he didn't have a bad game in it. I'll give him a 7, and I'll give Nat Phillips a 7.5. I thought he was the better of the two. Again, Nat Phillips can be a bit rash as well, and I don't think either of them are the finished article. Let me just say that in it, but they are what they are, and we've got them in it. So boom. Flacco, I thought did well. To be very honest with you, I thought sometimes he was the more ball playing of the three when it was Gini and Milner, and I knew that would be the case, but it's mad for that to even be the case. Like, come on, man, you've got Keita there, do you know what I mean, or whatever. Like, come on, you can't have them two there. But yeah, no, I did well. I'll give Flacco an 8. I give Gini 4.5. Honestly, man, the way you just touch up the ball, it don't need to be touched up like that. I'm telling you, bruv. Just allow it, man. Just leave it. Just let me touch it up one more time, and I've got it. And then, just to do all of that touching up, just to pass it to a man that's just there. Like, you could have. What is this, bruv? No, allow it, man. She needs the whole bench. Needs to sit down in it. 4.5. Milner, didn't think he had a great game, to be fair. Thought he done a lot of running, but a lot of misplayed passes. But no, I've done a lot of running in that, and he put himself about. I'll give him a 6.5. Jota, I thought he had a bit of an indifferent game, if I'm being very honest with you. Yeah, it was a bit here, it was a bit meh. I'll give Jota a 6.5. Bobby, I thought had a good game. Bobby, I thought had a really good game. I thought he was linking up play really well. So just to say, I thought he took his goal really well, even though they tried to rob him. Straight robbery that. But nah, he done well, man. I'll give Bobby an 8. And Salah, I'll give an 8.5. I thought his game was I was really impressed with Salah. Obviously the miss is criminal. That's why he can't get no more than that. But like his link up play, he was trying. Do you know what I mean? He was. Nah. Salah had a good game, and you knew he was going to score. Even when he missed, I was like, if anyone's going to score, it's going to be Salah. So just because of that, you know what I'm saying? Thiago, when he come on, I thought he was really, really good. I thought Thiago, I'd give Thiago a 7. And definitely, as soon as Thiago was on, there was a little bit more threat, more impetus going forward. Obviously, like, come on, don't know what Klopp was doing there. Mane, when he come on, didn't really do much, but Mane, man, like, you lot know what I think about Mane, innit? Like, I feel like he definitely needs the whole bench. Even the end, like, brother, why are you not slapping that in or passing it? Like, your decision making is mad. You're doing some dead, bro. Like, 6. And Shaqiri come on late in it, so I don't even think it's really worth rating him, man. Klopp, 7, maybe 6.5, to be fair. Like, I just don't understand what that midfield was about. I didn't think that there was a need for it, and I felt like there was a lot more creativity there. See if there's anything else that I should have covered. Nah, man. But nah, man is mad happy, bro. Mad happy. Like I said, happy for the win. We just need the wins, innit? I don't care about the performances. We just need the wins and move over to, move on to Real Madrid. But boy, let's go. Boom. Safe. Shout out, say LFC gang. Don't know.